The adversary, the attack that occurred when Jesus was taking seed. When Mary took seed of Jesus, it was the beginning of the troubles of Mary, a virgin who has not been pregnant before, a virgin that needed the coaching of a I'm going to do something with this particular exposition of a testimony, starting with the manger. The appearance of the Virgin Mary was a testimony in town. When the angel appeared and said, "Behold, you have been highly favored among all women," it was a surprise but a testimony. Now, when Joseph sees who have seen a beautiful woman, a virgin, pledge that I want to marry this beautiful girl, finds out that the lady I have not had sex with is pregnant, a virgin. It doesn't make sense. He took a decision. Let me divorce her quietly so that nobody hears. So she carries her own shame. There are times that people want you to be disgraced alone. They disassociate themselves from you because your testimony will not be a happy testimony for them. But I came to tell you that everything you are going through, the end is the testimonial where we will have a testimony to share. Go through it. You will not die. You will not die in the beginning. The story of Mary was unfolding, and Joseph, an innocent man, was brought into the story. Just because there is a preparation of a testimony, there is an evidence that must be given, there is an existence of a story that must be told, and the beginning of the story must not give you a clue to what the end is going to be. Ah, my enemy, do not laugh over me, for if I am down today, I shall be up again. I will rise up again. The end of your matter is more important than your beginning. Your testimony will change the story around you. The narrative will be changed because of the way you are going to end it. Your family has never traveled before. Nobody has gotten a child before. Nobody's womb has been opened before. But I came to tell you, you are the history maker because the end is better. Don't die in the beginning. Today, Jesus is a story we are talking about. I imagine being Joseph. That I've seen a beautiful girl I love, I want to marry, and there are so many troubles. I will drop this girl. Because whatever it is, why can't the angel go to another person? And the decision of Joseph was a normal decision for everybody, because nobody wants troubles. There are times that I realize that even my workers get tired of me. How they wish I am in my quiet corner. But for you to have a testimony, you need to go through a meal. You need to go through a process. Nobody hands over to you a testimonial if you have not been tested. I pray for you that in your testing time, the Lord will bring wise men your way. In your testing time, wise people will come. Because when foolish people come in your testing time, you cannot have a testimony. Say Jimmy for those who are what dancing Dieno and repayo. Your testimony. When there are too many foolish people around you, dream killers, you can't make it. It is difficult there. There's nothing good in a place. Stay where you are. Don't move. Your testimony will not happen. But this month of October, I pray, I declare in the name of Jesus that whoever is going through a particular difficulties because of your testimony, may grace found you. May right people find you. May wise people find you. May God surround you around wise people. A wise wife, a wise husband, a wise friend, a wise worker who will not discourage you, but will encourage you and tell you it is possible. You can do it. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. It is a new record. Nobody has done it before, but you can be able to do it. This month of October is a can-do month because it is a testimonial moment. Go through it. Have a testimony. Let Monday be a testimony. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let the 13 days of the 31 solid days of your life, let it be a day-to-day testimonial. Hear me. Nobody around you wants you to have a testimony. God, plant around me pillars, supporters of a testimony. Plant around me, Lord, testimony-oriented people, people who will support me to end well. Take away dream killers. Your testimony must go through a process. But wrong people must be played out of our testimony line. May the Lord flush out any wrong person. Now watch it. Mary met Joseph. They had their plan to marry. If the angel didn't appear to Joseph, he could have aborted the journey with Mary. May the Lord appear to your helper, because the end of a matter is more important than the beginning. Though your beginning may be little, your beginning is little, you are struggling to make it, but don't throw in the towel, because the testimony is about to blow your own mind. I've been there before. Nobody, but he came through. He came through, and I'm still alive. Wrong people must be flushed out of our life. And you'll be at the here in the area, and you'll be at the in Como, and you'll be at the Yina Sutre, say Matasasi, and you'll be at the catcher and say Matoka, and you'll be at the Casa Miangasami Timifio, and you'll be at the catcher and say Massisa Jumao. And you'll be at the catcher, and you'll be at the Kukuum Como. And you'll be at the Boafo. Ebimu humanim to say Boafo, na only a widdy for Yankupon, Emma Winshia Yansafua Boafua, Omweni Muchese, only a Yansafo. Hear me. And Yansafua quite me from Swa, and Tiny say a bonfire. Because I come to ask myself, when the three wise men saw the star, they are wise, but they didn't know the location of the child. So in their wisdom, they went to where the miracle must happen. What does it? So there are wise people that can go to wrong people, but thinking they are in the right place because of your testimony. The three wise men, Omunim said, normally, you about 2 o'clock, they are Councillor Lutrot there, Hanowo. And you be our casa say they are a councillor, Koha Obeshiano. It's normal. So the wise people know that the order of the day, the protocol, Now, they know that anytime you see a sign of a brighter star, a king has been born, and the king must be born in a manger. So was it wrong for them to go to where the king must be born in a palace? Sorry. So it was not wrong, it was not displaced for them to find themselves in the palace asking for the birth of a king. If you find anybody looking for the living among the dead, is displaced. But for a king to be born, it needs a palace-oriented delivery. So the wise people went to the palace, not because the devil led them there, but under the normal protocol. That is where the breakthrough must come from. But it was announced to a wrong person who was disturbed. That is why your prayer was that let my testimony bring disturbance to my reigning champions. But remember, they will strike. They will become your enemies. You don't know. Your friend doesn't like you until you buy a car. You don't know your friend doesn't like you until you get a visa. You don't know they don't want you to become somebody until you share with them. I've been there. Immediately Herod heard. And the people came to him and he was disturbed. Now see what he did. When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them, where is the Christ? He asked them, where the Christ was born. They all said, we heard that he was born, he must be born according to the prophet in Bethlehem, Judea. May the Lord change my location that is already known.